Greetings, hello, welcome back. We're continuing in Project Zomboid. So, as I said, we had a very foggy day yesterday, so I just spent some time doing mechanics. And I went over to our other walled-in neighborhood here next door, where we spent our first few nights in Tandle, and checked all the garages and the attics in those houses, since they had a lot of boxes, you know. Still looking for the charcoal. And of course we didn't find anything. You are way too close to my home though. So what I was thinking as first and next step on our search for charcoal, well, first of all, change of plans, not even 2 minutes in. Since this has been cleared and the garages are open, and I'm sure if there was charcoal in here... Oh, I missed this brick hump. If there was charcoal in here, I would have just ignored it, but because when we did this, I didn't know yet that I needed it. So it seems I never opened that thing. So... No, my original first plan was to head for the storage lots in the north. Which we kind of half-assed that. I always say we. I half-assed that and gave up halfway through. Oh, that's a group there. Thankfully they can't get through this fence, but I think we want to clear that out. It's kind of, you know, on the one hand, I think it's interesting having like an item to chase for. So it's not just, oh, we have to grind first aid, but also, oh, we need to find X, and now we need to find Y, and shakes it up a little bit. But if it's gonna turn out to be a 20-day struggle to find a single bag of charcoal, and then we need like, oh, it turns out we need 5 bags. Yeah. No, I'm not sure. Well, I guess the one solution would be that we do a road trip to Louisville, where in the entrance we can find those metal drums that allow you to create charcoal. It's a bit of a trip, but I think that's the most reasonable solution. But for now, Katana Day 2. That's a big group. I think we can take them. But I also think... Yeah. Let's take a beta blocker. It's kind of weird that a survivor zombie... Did you come out of a survivor house? Because it's certainly not one of those survivor zombie groups that spawn on the road, because they only spawn when you're there the first time. Unless this was one of the roadside events, you know, with somebody shouting. Like the meta events with the better sound events mod that we have. That could have spawned something in here. Anyway, obviously, I forgot the test tubes again. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna Daddy's gonna turn this car around and head back home. I hope we have some clean ones. Dirty test tube. 80 clean ones. Wonderful. That's good enough. I don't think we're gonna find that much blood today, but hey, at least we're prepared now. Alright, so second attempt, actually trying to get to the storage lots. Not gonna get distracted by zombies on the road. Oh, untouched garages at the site. Well, maybe. Maybe later. One other thing I noticed. So, I haven't been collecting any cars lately, or at all, with this character yet. And when I was training mechanics, I was obviously kind of limited, because we have 2 cars in the base right now. And since you can only level up once per car per day, or train mechanics once per car per day, like at noon I was already done. Couldn't train anymore. So, long story long, I'm on the prowl again to find some fancy cars to add to our collection. You know, just to train mechanics. No other thoughts. The 2 survivors here, or should I say key volunteers, the key players of this whole endeavor. And they were ready for that key roll. Didn't I? I can't put that outside. Can I just put the fitness contraption? Doesn't fit in any of the other containers. Can I just pick this table up? Some zombie behind the, or between the things here. Ah, great. All of that for a roll of duct tape. Or maybe inside the other garages. Very certain these have nothing, alright. School desks, okay. Check that in a second. Do we have an open storage unit down below where I can lure those guys in for a key? Not yet. Alright, good timing. Oh, come on, guys. I'm here. bashing? Probably somebody inside. Bashing one of the other doors. Well, it didn't quite work out. It's exactly the same stuff on opposite sides here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have been ski goggles that would have worked for that other thing as safety goggles. Hang on, I saw. Now we have complete long johns, so we don't need long john bottoms. But it is getting colder, so being prepared for the winter months starts to become a thing to actually consider. That's why we need the coal. No, almost. What's this? Empty. Empty. Well, that's a radio van. Okay, we've done that side. Fairly certain we've done. Well, no, we haven't done it completely. I think we were bashing also. These look bashed in, not opened. Did see some more key volunteers here. Somebody bashing on this one. Okay, let's kill one or two guys up here somewhere. Preferably somewhere we have some room to maneuver. Okay, this one, I guess. Oh, I should also, the ones that are open, I need to double check. Because I certainly wasn't looking for charcoal last time we were in here. I don't even remember what we were here for. I do remember getting frustrated with not getting keys and then just bashing the doors open. Yeah, and I think that's exactly where we're going to continue. Well, that's really inconvenient timing. That was the last one. That worked perfectly. Thank you very much. Some seem like really identical, like the ski goggles one. That's, I think, the same stuff we had in the other. Which is weird, because this is not, like, defined by the map maker what's in each box, right? It's just saying, oh, this is storage unit. Storage unit box, and put in whatever the game thinks makes sense. Or, you know, put nothing in. A trumpet and a can opener. It's an interesting combo of items to find in a storage lot. Alright, well, that was a resounding success here. So these here we did the last time, but again, I want to do the quick double check, and since all are open and all boxes should be accessible, should be really a quick double check. Except when these guys show up here. Kind of looking for additional magazines for our pistol, because we only have the 3 magazines, and it felt a little bit awkward at times when we were pistoleering yesterday. Maybe I should just make it a habit to loot everything everywhere. Like, every item, just bring it to base, you never know when you need it. Yeah, those were the Via factories, right? Yeah. At that farmhouse. Thing is, I was looking at the map earlier, and such a nice neighborhood here. Let me actually just pause. With plenty of garages, doesn't exist in the whole town. Like, we have this thing, which I'm not sure that's actually gonna be. That's probably like multi-story thing, and it just shows the lower story like pillars that the whole building rests on, or something like that. Probably a bit misleading the way it's shown there. Similar to how these were full apartment blocks. But yeah, I don't know. Some more industrial buildings all the way in the east. I think I'm just gonna check out this and this area. Also, whatever this shop is, since we're here. Huge residential houses. Is that a Blockbuster? Basically a video store? Huh. Huh. That gets my attention here. Pick up another car zone tape or two. That certainly also helps with the mechanic skilling. Oh, that's a badly timed swing. And that whole group did follow me all the way over here. Okay. Oh, we're tired? Tana doesn't care about being tired. No, it kinda does, but still. So maybe we'll have a quick little sip here. I wish energy drinks would work that fast in real life. Alright. So a little bit of a rest in there. Can't let that go to waste. I don't think there are other entrances. Let's just check if there are any smashed in windows. Oh, there's one right next to the door. That's so lucky. Half the shelves are empty. I wish my fancy mod that tells me which books I've already have in base and which I've already read would tell me which VHS tapes I already have. I know there's the training materials tab where you can look up what you've already watched. But that thing is a disaster because there's so much shit in there. It's kind of annoying here having these shelves that you can't see whether or not there's actually something in it. It's no wonder it's the apocalypse. People weren't even bringing their videotapes back here. Probably also not rewinded. Let me actually check on the back. Oh, no, I said okay. So normally when a video store has a separate section in the back, that's and there's the good stuff there, right? Exactly, that's what I was going for. Oh, hang on. Cyber Killer 2 is the best Cyber Killer. Great movie. Also 2. It's called 2 or 3, yes. Oh, there was an Exposure Survival I missed. Which is one we already have. Not like we need the woodcraft anymore, right? We've got, what, level 8 or so? Carpentry. Aye. We've got a storm coming up. Not much else to do. Might as well sit at base and watch some videos. Just need to get a TV, I guess, into the into the lab, because I don't have power at the main building. I have like 5 versions of Woodcraft 2 here. Okay, it's excessive. I was not paying to attention to duplicates until now, but okay, there's no point. Moving on. Survival 2 we already have. One is already there. Chips we don't have yet. So yeah, I mentioned the weather. So it's in 2 days severe weather storm, thunderstorm warning. And in the weather report this morning, it says tomorrow afternoon it actually already starts with heavy rain, etc., etc. So we might have a little bit of a shorter adventure tomorrow, or rather in the next episode. That also means any sort of road trip to all the way to Louisville to get one of those barrels has to wait until after the weather settles down a little bit, right? So no idea where I started with the third row here, and now making my way back through this. 6, yeah, sure. Which, you know, I did say, oh, we're not cooking anyway, and now I'm sitting here making sure I have all episodes of The Cook Show in my backpack. But I just, you know, this is one of those things where I just, no, I need to have all the VHS tapes that give you skill points. Just can't let them sit here. What a waste it would be. There's Carzon level. Okay, episode 1. So we have all the Carzon tapes. Show 4. You know, I was complaining about empty shelves here in the shop, but there's plenty of tapes here. Not even considering the ones we already have at base. I think we almost got a complete set here of all the tapes that give skill points. Yeah, Woodcraft only 5 is the one missing. Cookshow 5, yes. So Cookshow 2. Woodcraft 5. Survival Friend 4. I say that and I don't remember the numbers 2 seconds later. Did it say Woodcraft 5? I did say Woodcraft 5. Ah, full set. Actually, I did not pack any food, so I chips. I think that's all. I'm just gonna get also tired in Toronto. Wonderful movie. Not to be confused with Sleepless in Seattle. Completely different genre. Did that get us any closer to finding charcoal? Not at all. Right, it was mostly a preparation for the rain days. Stormy weather and all of that. Staying out really lately. Words. Alright, cool. Oh, and you know, before people think I'm completely crazy, let's take another listen to our friend inside the wall. This time, because I think he's on the first floor in that pillar. I know what you're saying. God, he's talking about the guy in the wall again. He's completely lost it. If we go out here, you hear that? So I hope you can hear that on YouTube. But there's definitely moaning and zombie sounds coming from inside that pillar. Well, I trust that pillar to be sturdy enough that he won't come outside. Alright, you know, I should... Let me drop up this tapes. But then again, I don't know where, since we don't have a TV yet. Now, I should put them in the garage, because that's where the power is. That's where I'm gonna watch. This TV does not have a VHS tape thing. So, I think we had a modern TV in this house. I'm not sure. Worst case, I need to get one from the other side. From over here. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna take sleep here. Waking up at 5. Quick listen to the radio here before we call this an episode. That's today. Periods of heavy clouds. Started in the afternoon. Showers, heavy rain. Tomorrow, blah blah blah. Heavy cloud cover. Showers, heavy rain, and the thunderstorm. There you go. Thunderstorm warning. It still says 2 days. Should say 1 day now. 2 days was yesterday. But yeah, so we're gonna head out one more time in the next episode and try to find our new holy grail, charcoal. And yeah, that's gonna be that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.